Probably many of you are doing some cold email outreach, and at the beginning you probably don't know how to do it, and you you can get like 10%, 20% open rate, and you are thinking, oh, maybe this is because my subject line is not good. So the thing normally is like you're sending so many emails and just from one email address and from your main domain. And this is a big problem because Google and Microsoft and all these service email providers, they will detect you as spam. So you need to set up properly your email addresses so you don't end up in the spam folder. Okay, but that's not the only thing that affect you to end up in the spam folder. Also, is the quality of your leads. So I will start with how to get these quality leads, and then after I will assess each of the best practices for email deliverability. If you are currently having some problems with any in the spam folder, also how to detect it and solve it. And at the end, I will have some bonuses for you on how to get kind of free leads from Apollo or another alternatives. Also, how to do one automation so um, you don't have to respond yourself to all the answers from people, so you can automate it. And also, I will give you the link so you can get this presentation. Okay. So first, how to get quality contacts using Apollo. Um, so Apollo, maybe for most of you know how it is, but it's a software that you can subscribe there, and you can get you can search from multiple businesses. So later on, I will show you how to search a little bit. Um, and um, And okay, also Apollo is a tool that allows you to send emails, but there is a big problem with Apollo for me and um, for my colleagues that we tried to use Apollo for sending the emails, but and we had a lot of problems because it doesn't have some warm-up tool or things like this. So we used to use another tool for sending the emails. So how to get the leads. So I will share the screen now. This is Apollo, and you can go here to look for the companies that you want. No? So for example, for me, the most powerful filters are location, of course. So if you are targeting companies in the United States, it's a filter that you don't have to miss it. And also to the industry. So for example, I don't know, I'm working in a company that it's a software for marketers. So what we do is like, it's for marketing agencies. So it's like good marketing. And this is free, okay? Like now I'm using Apollo for free. I'm not paying anything for this. You can use this information for free right now. Um, and of course, this is the industry. So for marketing and advertising, you will have a lot of companies here that maybe they are not agencies. So what you can do is to exclude keywords. Like for example, I don't want to target other software companies. Okay, so you can filter like this. And also, you can create some personas or directly put the job titles. So maybe you want just to target marketing director. Hey, you look like this, or even you can check the management level. So maybe something is easier like this. So you just want to target the top ones. And as well, you can target the size of the company. So maybe you want to target like big companies and just target the CEOs, etc. So okay, this is then you can save the search. In fact, we will do it. Marketing, and you can put 51 to 200 logis. I'm saving this for later, okay? For something that we will do later. Okay. So I'm back now in the Google Doc. So again, if you don't see it right now, the Google Doc, just let me know. Okay. Another feature, sorry, that I forgot, is that you need to add the email status that is likely to engage and verify. So then you are, because Apollo will give you all the companies and contacts of people, but maybe sometimes they don't have the email, they just have the LinkedIn link. Okay, so if you are using some LinkedIn outreach tool, you could use it like that. But if you are going to use email, of course, you need the emails and they need to be verified. And that will help you a lot on the deliverability and to not have high bounce rate, etc. So, as I said, Apollo for me is not good to send emails. You can try, but I had a lot of problems with that. So I recommend another tools like Smart Lead. It's very good. It has a good price for the. I think you can have some plan for $40 per month. And also I use Snowview, and instantly I didn't use it yet, but it's also very good. Okay. Then, okay. You can, the thing about Apollo is like, if you are paying, you can get 10,000 emails or 10,000 contacts per month, but you can download them, okay? Because it has like a maximum download credit that is like maybe 200 per month or something like this. So the thing is like, okay, I want the emails from Apollo, but I want to use it in another tool. So in order to do that and be able to use the 10,000 emails that they have, the 10,000 contacts that they give you per month, you need to do some tricks, okay, that I will show right now. And this is using make.com. It's an automation tool, but for now it's not for exactly for an automation. It's to get advantage of their API. So this is the bonus, know how to get the Apollo contacts in a CSV without spending the extra credits of Apollo. So I will, I think I will show you how to do it right now. So first you need to do an account in Apollo, and you need to go to the stage, okay, to create a stage. So you are in Apollo right now, then settings, then you do like this stage, and you will do contact. In contact, you will have the stages. So you can change any of these stages, and I will tell you later why we want this stage is to do this API trick. And you need to set the to export and export. Okay. Then we go to make.com and we create this, okay? In Make, you can have integrations with a lot of tools. So you put the Apollo, and then you do the integration with your Apollo account. And you can do it without paying Apollo. But if you want the 10,000 emails, you need Apollo to pay the Apollo anyway. Okay, then it's we're connected here. And then we need to check the stage to export. Okay, then we hold this for a second. And okay, we were here. So, as I told you, we can get the 10,000 contacts from Apollo, but we will need to go in, I don't know how to say, like 1,000 each time. Right now I'm in the free plan, so I can just select 25, but if you're paying, you can select 1,000 in a row. Okay, Then this 25, we will put in a list. So a list is not the same as saved search. Okay, we saved search, but then you need to do a list. So I will put marketing USA 100. I forgot, I think, to 500. Okay, so we create this list. Then we will go to saved list. Should be here. This is, and then we need, okay, you can do all of this and put here the 10,000 contacts that you want, and then you select what you can, like the 1,000, okay? And we would set the stage, as I told you, to export. Once it's there, it will consume just the credits, but for the searches, to search the emails. And now, we can go to May. So we have this. We should put here the limit, okay, to 1,000. Click OK, and then run it. So it will take some, like, it depends, but for 1,000 contents, it would take like 30 seconds or maybe 1 minute, but it's worth it. So you can then take 10,000 in, I don't know, in 50 minutes, you can get 10,000 emails. So when it finishes, it will give you this. Maybe it's strange for you, this information, but these are the contacts and all the information from this for your search. So then you just need to do download the adult bundles. Okay, so you will have here all the contacts, and then select all. Okay, I did Command A or Control A if you are in Windows. So you copy, and then don't worry, because all of this, it's in the instructions of in the document. So we are in the stage 8. So click this and go to this website. So that information was in JSON, and we need to convert it to CSV. So you just need to paste there. And here we have the CSV. Okay, just we click convert, and then it will be downloaded in a few seconds. Okay, I will keep going. So then we will have the CSV that then you can upload to any other software like Snowy. Should be, okay, they are here now in CSV, okay? So we could download it, you can name it as well, and you will have it there. Okay, so this is the trick that we made to get all these leads. The other thing that it's faster, and if you don't mind to spend some money, it's cheaper than Apollo, because Apollo, I think the base plan is like $60 per month or something like this. So if you want 10,000 contacts and don't do all this work, you can just go to Fiverr, and then you find you'll search Apollo scrapping, and they will do for 20 or 30 bucks, and you get 10,000 contacts. And with that, it will be your list. Okay, you will have your list. No, sorry, your search. You do it with your search, save search. You need to put it public. Go to the search, and you just need to copy the link, the URL, and give it to the person in Fiverr. So there is it. You just need to pay something. What else? Okay, now email deliverability. So these are like so we need to understand what is it. So deliverability, it's try to get all your emails going to the inbox of your target client, no? So you need to skip spam or maybe promotional categories, or also you need to not get blacklisted because of spam. So this is a big issue. If you already did a lot of email outreach and you went to spam, the best recommendation is like you buy a new domain and start again slowly. I will tell you how. But also if you lost, if you had some bad domain health, you can also recover it. So in order you to know more or less what is a good deliverability, if you had the bad deliverability, as I said, you can have 20% open rates or 10%, and a good open rate is above 60%. I have some campaigns. I exactly don't know why, but I had some campaigns that I was 90% open rate. Okay, but this is also because of the content of your emails. So it works a lot to do the things properly, so you can get 3 times more the opens, and you don't need so many emails, no? So what you can do to improve deliverability? So here we need to know 2 things. One is domain reputation or domain health, and warm up. So the domain reputation, well, 3 things. Sorry, there is the domain reputation, domain health, and warm up. I just put here 2, but I will explain. So domain reputation, as I said here, is it's built over time. So if your domain is very old, like it has a couple of years, and you are using normally the emails associated to that domain, you will have probably a good reputation. But if you did, if you ended so much time in the spam folder, you will get blacklisted, and this is a big problem because it's difficult to get out of there. And the other thing is like the domain health, that it's about the verifications of your domain, and yeah, I will tell you later how to do it properly later. And also the warm up, you need to warm up your emails. So warm up is there are some tools that allows you to slowly increase the emails that you send per day, and you can do it in automatic. So it also sends different emails, like the content of the emails is different, so they don't detect that it's like spam or anything. So you will have, you are warming up your emails to let Google and all these email providers know that you are active. You're normally active sending emails. It's not like from one day to the next one, you are sending 1,000 emails, okay? Then there is the multi-domain strategy. So, of course, we want to send a lot of emails to get a lot of answers, to get a lot of sales. But if we do just from one domain, from one email, you will go to spam because they will detect that you are doing like this. So the best thing that you can do is to buy different domains, like multiple domains, and do like 2-3 emails for each of them. The main thing here is like, please don't use your main domain. So if you have your software in, I don't know, software.com, okay, don't use that email, like that domain, to do the emails. Keep this domain for the company emails, for your team emails, because if not, if you get blacklisted, you imagine that you want to send to some client like to schedule a call to send an event on Google Calendar, they will not receive it, okay, because they will detect you as spam. Or also sometimes if they want to send you an email to you, you will not receive it. So you can lose clients for that, because of that. So you need to set up to buy new domains and do all this strategy with that ones. Okay, and then when you buy these new domains, you need to set up the Google Workspace account. I don't know if I tell later, but it is, for example, for those companies like, I don't know, I'm in Spain, or people that, if you are in United States or so on, if you want to get cheaper Google Workspace emails, because for me, it costs like €7, and I think in the United States like $7 or $8 as well. So if you want to get it cheaper, you can get a VPN and put it in some other countries like India, for example, and you will get them cheaper. Good. Next thing, here you have a checklist, and it's a checklist for the deliverability. Okay, here you have all the things you need to get the best deliverability. So I won't go over all of it. I'm explaining the main things in the Google Doc, but here you have all the critical things that you need to know in order to get this done properly. So yeah, you have for warm up, you have for when you are doing the campaigns, how you need to set up the warm up and everything during the campaigns, and the, so I said 20s, like like some tips for the emails and everything. And this is like for the technical setup. I don't want to go over it, so I don't want to go deep on it, because you can, for example, for Snowy, you have instructions for this. So yeah, you can read it slowly, and you will be okay. Okay, what happens if you were using your domain from the company and now you're fucked? So you can know how bad you are in how, if you have if you are blacklisted or if you have something wrong. So you can go to Mail Tester. This is website right here, and you send an email to here, like your email, and the content, you can use the email that you will use to reach people. So then it will give you some score. So if it's above 8, you are okay. If you are below 8, try to correct all the things that they said here. So for example, this is one of my domains. So what I had is like, okay, I have minus 1.1 because I'm into, with this domain, I'm into blacklists, but it's something that you can fix. I mean, something you can write them and tell them, okay, can you please remove me from your backlist, but not always works. So what you can do is try to improve your domain. Well, start again with another domain. And if you are bad with this, try to warm up properly. Yeah. Okay. And also, if you are, okay, if you have like really poor score, like 4 or 5, and all your emails are ending in the spam folder and you need to recover it, try to reach 5 or 6 friends that has many, like 3 different emails, and you send an email to them. And then in WhatsApp or whatever, to tell them, okay, I sent you these emails, probably end up in the spam folder. So please, can you remove it? Can you move to your inbox these emails and mark it as read, as important, and reply to them. So if you do like this for maybe with 20 emails that they reply and everything, you can recover the health of a domain. And then you can start with some warm-up tool, because just with the warm-up tool will not work if you are with a really poor score. As well, if you are using Snobio, you will have some deliverability tools that will tell you if you have all your technical setup correctly set up. and you are domain health as well. And sometimes 15% that doesn't and end in the inbox. It's for me, it's normal, like because Outlook is really special with that, and even with new domains, it's difficult to get the 100% score there. Okay. Okay, so here I will do a quick pause to check because maybe you have a lot of questions.
Actually, I knew a lot during this part of presentation, and I will try even for my community some activities to reach SaaS founders. Amazing. I wrote some questions from my side, maybe. Yeah.
Okay, so how to create multiple email addresses for cold outreach. Okay, maybe I will say it later, but for example, what I do is you can go buy in GoDaddy or something like this for cheap price, and you buy .com. Yeah, in fact, I will tell later, but anyway, so you buy .com, and then for each of them you can get 3 or 4. You can do 3 or 4 email address for each of them. I think it's that is the question, no?
So I will buy just domain names, but what about subdomains?
It's better to, because what will have the score is the domain. So if you have some problem with 1 or 2 emails, you will get fucked.
Okay, so I, as usual, should go on, for example, Namecheap and buy domains, usually on .com. I thought there are some tools for cold outreach where you just create 100 email addresses and use them for sending your emails.
Yeah, I don't know exactly. I know some, but you need to buy always the domains anyway.
Can you share your tools which you think important for cold outreach and which hasn't mentioned in your presentation?
Well, I said also instantly and smartly. They are the best for me. I also I put mails.ai. It's good for a warm up, and I didn't try it yet for sending emails, but they have it too. It depends on how many emails you want to send and everything. You can switch one or another. That depends on the price. No.
Okay.
Okay. And how to automate the verification of email addresses. There are some companies that do it, but you need to buy. I think you need to buy from them the domains, and then they, or sometimes you can just integrate there, and they will do in a couple of minutes or hours. They will do all the KI, the KM and SPF, etc. But I don't automate it. I prefer to do it myself.
Okay, this question actually came from my experience because we collect emails from people who join our group. And I tried to send my first newsletter to these people without any verification.
Okay. No, I thought that you meant to verify your own emails to send. Not the email addresses from, not the leads. So for the leads, you can do it in Snowview, for example, or in Apollo. So I will share a moment. So in Apollo you have the data enrichment. So here, for example, if you have the LinkedIn or something like this, you can upload it. Or if you have the emails, you can upload it here, and they will enrich with more emails or with other data. Or if you just upload, I think in the search you can upload. I think you need to do a list, and then you can upload. Import. So you import here, and then you can verify all the emails. But of course, it will cost you credits. And also in Snovio, where you also can upload your emails and click verify. So
Okay, and just a related question. Okay, we verified that this email address is real, but actually, can we double verify send first email just so they click they agree to receive newsletter? Are there any tools for this purpose?
yeah, for example, if you are planning like to do some email sequences that to do nurturing and everything, what I use is ConvertKit. In fact, I will share now with you, and you can see.
But
So
with ConvertKit, it works with forms. If they joined through ConvertKit form, then there are this possibility. But if you just gather these emails from other sources, if I know it doesn't work in ConvertKit.
you can do a form, and then when you upload them, let me check. But when you upload them, I think you can tell if they are. I don't remember now, but I think you can submit them to a form, and then automatically will send them the email that this form has uh, to verify them. But
Okay, interesting.
right now, I'm not sure like for that, but we can check. Like I can tell you later. But I think with ConvertKit you can do it. With this kind of platform, normally you can do it.
Okay, thank
If
you.
not, we always we can do an automation with make.com. So it will upload, it will sign up individually each person to a form, and then it will send it. But probably ConvertKit has some feature.
Okay. I'll try.
Okay. So I will share screen again. Okay. So today's subject. Today is about sending 1,000 emails per day or more. But these are the rules. For each email that you have, there, like from each email account that you have, you can send more than 50 emails, especially if it's new. So if you try to do it in the first day, you will probably end up in the spam folder. So that's why you need the warm up. And for the warm up is sending emails as well. So if you're doing a campaign, you need to take to have in mind that these emails that will send the warm up. So for example, you can set up the warm up that it goes from 0 to 25 emails per day, and it will increase every day a little bit. But when it reaches the 25, for example, if you have another campaign, like a proper campaign to reach clients, you can put more than 25 emails to send per day, because if you do it, it will count for this email account that you are sending more than 50. Okay. Another thing is, like, as I said, you need to buy different domains, and I didn't recommend you more than 5 email accounts per domain. Normally I do 3 or 4, in fact. So to like doing some maths, if you want to send 1,000 emails per day, you will need 13.33, so it's 40 domains. So it's because 25 email messages per day, multiplied by 3 email accounts, multiplied by 14 domains, it's 1,050 email messages per day that you can send. But of course, try to do this gradually. Don't start to sending 25 emails per day in the first day, do the warm up, and then keep the balance. Keep the balance of warm up and the campaign emails. Okay, so we already did this Q&A right now, so I will skip it this. So okay, I'm teaching you how to send 1,000 emails per day. But why 1,000? Why not less? Why not more? So of course you can send less or you can send more. It depends on your goals. So first of all, what you need to define is your ideal customer profile. So to which people are you sending the emails, and what are their descriptions. So you can build different buyer personas depending on your industry, company size, etc. As I showed you in the Apollo, no? So you can filter differently and create different lists. And then you need to set clear objectives. So this will tell you how many emails do you need to send per month, per day. So what are your objectives? So all of us want to make sales, no? And we are here for that. So the goal is a little bit more deep than that. So the first thing that you need to understand is that the cold email outreach is just a tactic. It doesn't work just by itself. You need to have a strategy that backs this tactic. So what I mean with tactic, no, with strategy. What I mean is like your strategy can have different acquisition methods and the email outreach can be one of it. So the tactics can be that maybe you are offering the 7 days trial, maybe you are offering demo bookings, or maybe you're offering a webinar to train these kind of companies, so you're inviting them for this. So keep that in mind. You need to have some kind of strategy and have some goals for that strategy, and have this clear. What is your goal for this strategy? And then set up your KPIs. So for the KPIs, I put right now right here some good percentages that you can have, good conversion percentages that you can have or you can aim to have. And I put two examples. One is like, for example, your end goal is to have sales goals, okay? Because the company is a SaaS that provides a maintenance tool for industries, for some kind of industry. I don't know how to say. Well, so for some kind of maintenance, no. So if you want the sales calls, you can translate this into a spreadsheet. I didn't have time to do it, so I just did it here. So if you want to get 10 sales, if you are just starting out, you know that you need 20 sales calls and 40 demo calls. Now maybe if you have to, normally you can have two different calls. One is just to qualify it a little bit, and then the other is the sales call with the right person that you that will make the decision to buy, sorry. And yeah, so more or less here you can have a 50% positive reply comparing to the whole reply rate, and 5% general reply rate, because many people can answer that they are not interested, no? And the other kind of goal would be trial signups if you want to have this more automated. Always aim for 50-60% of open rate, as I said. And if you want 30 sales, of course, for trial signups and sales, it depends if you have some track record of how much it takes to convert a trial. But if it's a trial or freemium, you should aim for a low percentage conversion rate. Normally they are not so high. It depends on the industry, of course. So here are some numbers that can help you know how many emails you need to send per month. Okay. Yeah, so here is what I said right now, more or less. So for example, if you want these 10 sales with high ticket, imagine high ticket companies, you would probably need to send 800 emails per day. And if you want 30 sales in this more automated way for trial and convert in your tool, you would aim for 536 emails per day. So these are some numbers to help you. Maybe this is just for the beginning, but then when it starts working, you want more sales calls. So you should send probably more than 1,000 emails per day. Okay. And of course, maybe you want all of this, like you want 30 sales, you want to send 1,000 emails per day, but the buyer persona is so important because you need to check on Apollo, or maybe if you don't find them in Apollo by any chance, you can use another tool. But maybe you want to target, I don't know, CEOs of some kind of industry, and in Apollo they just have 7,600K, and you want to send 30,000 emails per month. So you need to plan this ahead, so you don't, so you know how to do it properly, no? So and prepare all your setup. Okay, we can do a quick pause. Any questions? Okay, thank you. No, because he's saying that there are a lot of things that he didn't know. So thank you very much. Domain reputation, how long the domain have been registered, have websites, etc. also matters. Yes, it also matters. In fact, the website is important. So, for example, if you have you buy new domains, you can redirect them to the to your main website, and that can help you a lot. But also, if they are old, it will help you so much. I can't tell you like exactly for how long does it matter, but probably more than a year will help you. Okay. Something else from your side?
May I ask? For example, if my email address was banned for a certain period of time, but after that it was recovered, was it okay to use it, or will it be better to just create another email address?
So if it's your main domain from a website,
No,
imagine-
not main, but
okay.
I use it to send emails.
Yeah, just check on the email tester that I share, and then it will tell you if it won't it won't matter if you are not in spam, like if you're not blacklisted, it won't matter. So check this score, and nothing should happen. If you have a score above 8, it should be okay.
Okay,
I even
and
had sorry. I even had because I was using for some time my own domain and everything, and I have these problems that I'm telling. No, like I have clients that have tried to reach me, and I trying to send them calendar events or whatever. And I had this problem, so I did this. I contacted my friends. I told them, "Look, I need to sort this out for tomorrow." So I tell them, "You need to open this email, reply to me, and mark it as read." And within 24 hours. I solved the main issue, and I didn't end in the spam folder anymore, and I could recover. So there's no problem.
great advice. Yeah, just forgot my question.
Sorry.
What I wanted to ask. Yeah, I want to make parallel with a newsletter. For example, we talk now to cold email outreach. It's a bit different, but if we talk about newsletter, for example, I also would like to send a newsletter to 1,000 people. Would I also warm up email address?
So normally these platforms, what they do is also try to send in like bunches.
Mm-hmm.
It's good if you have some warm up. The most important thing is like with warm up, for example, with the tool I shared, the Mails AI, you can set up an open rate and no, sorry, a reply rate. So you can set up to 25% and it would be good. So what you need, you don't need to do the warm up if they have subscribed it properly and verify their email with this I don't know how
Mm-hmm.
what you said before, no?
Okay.
Like this email to confirm the email, you shouldn't have any problem. But if you are doing some other way, it would be better to do some.
Okay, I understand. Thank you.
So,
Oh, we have another question.
which one?
What
Uh,
warm-up tools can you recommend?
so I recommend Mails AI. It's in the document, okay? So, if you want, in fact, I will share right now the link so you can get my document.
Mm.
But yeah, Mails AI is the best if you are using Google Workspace, something that I recommend definitely. If not, Snovio is good as well. And the thing is, like for Snovio, you will need to pay the monthly subscription. And Mails AI, you can do it for free.
And what's the difference between Snowbear and Mails AI? Why I should pay, for example?
Well, Snovio is for sending the emails. Is the tool that I use definitely for sending the emails. And Mails AI is free, but for the warm up, just for the warm up. Okay, and the warm up with Workspace. Then, if you pay, of course, you can do warm up with any other kind of it. So, guys, all people that are here, I share the link so you can subscribe to this document, and you will receive automatically to your inbox. Yeah, so that's the main thing. Mails AI is good for warm up and it's free. And it's good because, for example, if you are just starting out, you can just configure, like set up everything, put in Mails AI, have the warm up for 1-2 weeks, and then you start paying Snovio and connect with Snovio, and then you start sending emails with Snovio. So that's the best way to do it, so you can do it cheaper. If not, you have to pay Snobio, waste 2 weeks paying Snobio just for warm up, and then start the campaign. So that's for me that's the difference. We have 5 more minutes. I will go fast with this because this would take another hour just to explain this, but I will tell you the main tips that I use in order to get positive replies and try to be a little bit different from all the people that is doing email outreach, because nowadays there are so many people doing outreach and they do it very bad. Okay, so what I do always try to, as I said, now you need to set up these buyer personas, know to whom you are sending these emails, and trying to understand their pain points, related to your tool, and how they can benefit from your product or offer. But instant benefit, not just okay. If you use my tool right now or whatever, no, it should be something faster. And also, I write a list of different angles how you can approach the first content, because the first content is not about getting the call. Okay, the first content should be more about some engagement, like okay, I have within this training for to solve this kind of issue. Are you interested if I send it to you? So for this an example. This is in Spanish, okay? Very sorry, I couldn't translate it. But for example, the target, I will tell you in English. The target is marketing agents for that they produce video. So what it is, try to write the pain points. You can use a little bit ChatGPT in order to help you make a list with that. But normally ChatGPT doesn't go deep enough. So you need to think and you need to understand properly your buyer personas. And then when you have your pain points, you can craft some benefits, some advantages that they would have from using your tool, like some specific things like getting better, like optimizing the ROI, doing an effective segmentation. No, because for these marketers, they don't have enough data for each of their customers, etc., or reduce cost or things like this. And then what they do is like some angles ideas. The angles ideas is like, okay, so from these benefits that they can get, these pain points that they have, what I can offer them, what can be the angle of the message so they will reply to me positively. So then I craft different messages with a couple of subject lines, and then you need to do the A/B testing. Okay, and for you to know, like I write here some of these tactics or angles that you can use. So of course, you can offer a trial or premium plan for a premium plan of your software. This normally can work if you have some kind of SaaS that is something that they know. No, there's like some SEO tool or CRM or something for email automations that normally or probably they're using something like this different than you are. So you are offering a new feature or something like this. Another thing is like to offer a solution to a current problem that you know they have and you can solve it with your product. But you can, in this way, you can offer your tool as a service, not as tool. Okay, they will discover after that it's a tool, but first you need to check if they are interested on solving this kind of problem with something that you have. So here I give you some kind of examples that it would take so much time to read right now, so you can read it later. But yeah, this is as I said, the solution to a current problem. And then you can use, for example, some webinar on online training, and this can be good, for example, if you are targeting high ticket SaaS for 8 companies. This could be good, for example, if you reach this specific company that has a lot of employees that they are your target customer, and you can offer them a quick training like webinars or something like this to solve this problem that your software solves. And then if they went to this training for free, you can give them, like, for example, 3 months discount. So you are getting inside this company. Normally, these companies are the most difficult ones. Also, another tactic that I want to highlight right now is make a better offer or product than your competitors. So you can go to Capterra, G2, or Trustpilot from your competitors, check what are the bot reviews, fix that in your tool if you don't have this feature of this, or if you have this problem as well. So try to become better than your competitors, and then and then you can target clients that may use these kind of tools and tell them, look, we are good in this, and this. So these things that you are better than your competitors, and they will probably try your tool for sure, because you are solving some things that people are complaining in these platforms. And then you can also share some specific case study. But all these tactics, all these angles or ways is something that you need to test. You need to understand probably you need to understand better your buyer personas. Then always do A/B testings. First doing for the first messages, and try to keep the the same subject line. So you are just testing the main message. And then when you have your message tested, test the subject lines. Okay, because they usually do the opposite, first the subject lines and then the message, but you need the replies. So just put a subject line first that is more or less generic, and then test the proper subject lines. And yeah, do the A/B testing with the many emails. Use personalization. So personalization goes beyond just put their name, company name, and location. Okay, if you segment your list properly of your buyer personas, for example, as I said, in this company that we are targeting, it was marketing agencies that produce video. So the personalization is that we know that they are producing video. So you can use the first line to do some kind of icebreaker that is about, do you have this issue with producing video and make you these cards, something like this. And then another tip is don't overcomplicate your follow-ups. I saw many companies that they have follow-ups for months, and I don't know about you, but I'm tired about that, and it gets people so annoyed. And this is so important as well for email deliverability, because if you do everything I told you today to get the best deliverability, it doesn't matter if you have a seven email segment, like 7 follow-ups or 15 follow-ups, because if you're how to say, this kind of nightmare for the people will mark you as a spam. And if they do like this, you will go to the spam folder anyway, and all this work that you did to get the best deliverability will not work. So I do just 2 follow-ups more or less. Maybe you can do some more, but space it a lot. And in the second one, you can add this link to schedule a call or something like this. This is something that for some companies they prefer it more than reply your message and all of this. Here is an example of one campaign. And here I wanted to show you that we went slowly, like gradually each week, increasing the emails. Like I think we were increasing like 5 emails per email address. And then here we had some problems about spam, as I told you. And that was because about the follow-up. Okay, we didn't have so much. I think we had 3 or 4 follow-ups. But they weren't enough spaced in the time, so we had some problem here that they block some emails. So we had to reduce. We recovered it, and then we had to reduce the emails. Okay, so here we are more like this, and this is slow. This is low because it was when I take the screenshot. So normal now it will be more or less the same level. And as you can see here, we have like 69% open rate and 5% reply. And this is quite good. From this 5% reply, we can have more or less like 15 or 20% positive replies from that. And here is the scheme that we have right now. It's very simple. You can try to overcomplicate it a little bit more, but I think it's enough to get positive replies. And as you can see, we tested 5 different messages. We had already tested before the subject lines in another campaign, so each message had each subject line, and then we saw that this message performed worse, so you can pause them and just keep the ones that were working good. This is Snowview. Okay, I didn't say it, but this is Snowview. Then you can you can divide the emails if they open the email or not, and then put the follow-up. And this follow-up has this link to schedule a call, and we are having here. They don't reply to the emails, but they are clicking the link and schedule calls. Okay, I think and it's a little bit late, but I have one more bonus for you. So what's happened now that you are sending 1,000 emails per day, and you're getting, I don't know, like 100, 200 replies, no? So the thing is, like, you waste a lot of time trying to answer all these emails. So what you can do is an automation. I love the automations and AI. So in Mate.com, you can do an automation. It's very simple. And you can integrate the Snowview, where you are sending the emails, or Smartly, any of them. And this is the flow. So you can connect Snowview. Then you can put to watch email reply. So each time that a person replies your email, will trigger this automation. Then you add this, you can add ChatGPT to analyze the email if it's a positive reply or a negative reply. And if it's a positive, you can say, okay, if it's positive, say yes. If it's negative, say no. And link with this router that will make you two options. So if it just go to one side, if it's no, to go to the another. What is this automation? If it's yes, I added them to a sequence in ConvertKit that gives them this webinar or this lead magnet or whatever, and then they will be in a sequence. And if it's no, I just put a reply, okay, no problem, you were in contact, etc. Also, if it's a no, you can add them to some list to target them later, or to just put in the blacklist to not annoy them anymore, or whatever. So that's everything for now. I will leave this. This is my contact, and if you want this presentation, as I said in the chat, you have the link, and I will answer now the questions here.
What type of follow-up emails do you recommend to send for B2B SaaS?
So it depends so much on the strategy, and I don't recommend you like use templates. What I always do is like try to imagine one person that I know, like some friends, something like this, and imagine that they are in this position, no? Like it's a marketer, it's a CEO or whatever, and try to write it as I would write him. Like, okay, people like, yeah, I crafted this follow-up that is crashing, but normally you read it and it's like so saley, no? Or I don't know how to say saley. But my recommendations is to be brief, like to be short as possible. In the second one, you can put your calendar, and even I can show you one follow-up. Yeah, so let me share screen one moment. And I can it's in Spanish, but I will translate. Share screen. So, okay. So from this campaign that I was showing you, is a very short email. Maybe I can translate to English. Okay, so this is hello. I don't know why it puts out hello. I don't know if you receive my previous email. Look, we are here to give you a hand. If you are going to launch a large large budget campaign for a client, we can help you achieve a better ROI before investing in advertising. I leave you my agenda here. Any questions? I'm I'm here to help you. No, so it's very simple and straight to the point. I think normally people they try to do they try to sell their software again, and we tell all the features and everything. And if they didn't tell you that they are interested, for example, I don't like that people giving more information if I'm not interested. So you just need to do a quick follow up, something like this.
Any advice about message? How to write so it wouldn't be salesy, and about subject, how to write it in the way so people actually will open it and trust under.
More or less what I said about just there are many things, no? But one, imagine that this person is your friend or something that you met recently in an event, for example. Keep it short. The call message, you shouldn't be 100, 150 words. I think it's in the checklist that it's in the document, okay? But yeah, 100, 150 words, and keep it spaced, and do it personalized. As I said, if you have your email list properly segmented by industry, but by some service that they offer, especially something like this, you can have a very good personalized message. So this is something like, look, this person knows that I have a marketing agency, but they also know that I'm providing these services. So probably they check on my website at least, no? And try to not talk about you or what you do so much. I mean, as I said, you don't need to tell them that you have a software, that you have a SaaS, that you have these 5 features or whatever. Like the most important thing is like to understand, to ask if they have this problem that you solve, and answer them briefly how you can solve it. Something like this. And always imagine that you are talking with a friend.
Could you please show also example for this type of message?
Yeah. Well, okay. I will share. Okay, but okay, I will translate one because it's English, but I will translate one. Okay. So I just translated in DeepL, okay? So I don't overcomplicate the subject lines. Like try to go in to test 2 different things, like videos with better results, like or videos can do better, or like maybe I will even change and test another thing, like well, I don't know right now, but I will try to test another thing. So if you are targeting another top job titles from the companies, something that will work for us is like presenting yourself. Like, I'm Pablo, so at whatever. I'm contacting you because I wanted to talk to someone at the agency who is in charge of planning and execution campaigns. So this is so personalized. Like maybe like we segmented the email list, but maybe they are not the person. And this is something that in the position of the CEO is something that he could say. Do you have any videos or that you have produced that you have produced not giving you the expected results? We can help you avoid this, and that. In Spanish, sounds a little bit different. Okay, we offer this, and that. Do you have time for a quick call? Okay, this one, in fact, is more target to just have a call. But in fact, maybe I could show you another that it's more about lead magnet and this thing that I'm saying. Another day we can do a training more about the messages.
Actually, will be great. It's helpful for me and I guess for our audience.
Just maybe I can show you the other. Okay, I will share quick another that it's more about like doing more account-based marketing. So it's the one I use this automation to make the replies and everything. So this is for architects, and what we were trying to do is like giving them something that they can be interested. So our target client was architects that they want to scale the company, they want to do some marketing, but they don't know how. So we crafted a document with the 5 top strategies to get clients. And this subject line worked very good. Okay, do you need an extra hand? Why? Why did we put this? Because architects, they are so stressed, they have so much work. So this subject, we discovered that it worked very well for that. And we had, well, almost 100% conversion rate. It was like 99, 98. And the body is hi, X. Just wanted to introduce myself. I recently launched these marketing services. I'm curious if it might be of your interest. You are struggling with that, and you don't have enough time, energy to develop whatever. I believe I could be a great fit, and then some example of people that we work with, and I will be happy to share some of the results, which we open to quick call. So you see, it's trying to show them a case study on how we work and try to not sell in the first place.
It was very impressive presentation with a lot of details, examples. So I guess our audience could apply it into their projects. Guys, I highly recommend Estefano to work with him because you saw it on yourself. Great expert with deep knowledge about the subject. So, and I wanted to say thank you for our audience, your participation. That's it for today.
Thank you for your effort. Bye bye.